Verbal Peak Radio, where we give you a verbal image of everyday life. We're just everyday people, giving our take and our view on what's happening in our surroundings, on this planet, and in our everyday life. Today we're talking about black men killing black men. Now today, a friend of mine is being buried August 7th, 2016. They burying him in Pittsburgh, Texas. On the streets, he went by the name of Koochie. Family members known him as Koochie. And some of you all listening know him as well. Good brother. Took care of his family. Loved his children. Woke up every morning like the rest of us, preparing the way and providing for his family. So many black men in America only want to provide for their family, be better men, want to contribute to society, enjoy life, have fun. But the problem is the killing of one another. Where did that come from? And why is it still happening today? You all watched the movie Django, Mandinga Warriors, Fight to the Death. Some fighters wake up and realize inside, man, it's wrong for me to kill my brother for the purpose of their entertainment. And if you notice, the media, video, some songs glorify the killing of black males. For entertainment purposes, again. You might have some producers or record companies that'll tell you, hey, you need more guns in your video. Or they'll say, you need to, right here where you got woman in the song, you need to replace that with bitch or whore. That sells. Good for entertainment. Because the salvation of your soul suffers at the hand of entertainment. Or to be famous. They feel that after slavery, they put us in such a horrible condition to where we'll do anything to make money to provide for our families. They feel as though we don't know how to use our mind. And they also say, well, we're not educating them to be free thinkers. They're only educated to be better servants to our cause or our agenda. So when you have people who love black people, like Brother Farrakhan, who will say, we need 10,000 to stand in front of the brothers who have guns pulled on themselves. We need someone that can stand in the middle of that conflict and squash the beef, because the unity is more important than whatever beef we have amongst each other, and it doesn't warrant the killing of each other. We say our unity, the unity of black men, very important, because we have families that need to be raised. We have wives. We have legacies that needs to be passed on. We have to be here to take care of a next generation. We have to show them skills. We have to teach them how to grow, how to be a man. There's so much value in knowledge and information that can be used and passed down to another generation, which benefit us as a whole. Is that in 2016, we having too many reoccurrences of an old slave mind. We have to learn how to love ourselves and who we are. On the streets, as an artist, I chose the name Cold Black. And the meaning behind the name means, in the beginning, before the Creator put the sun in the sky, it was cold. And as the Honorable Elijah Muhammad explains, it was triple darkness. So black is not a color, it's the essence of colors. So cold black is a universal principle in the beginning of how the universe was before the Creator put the sun in the sky. So black is the essence of all colors. So when I'm saying cold black, I'm not really talking about a color per se. I'm talking about the state of the universe in the beginning. Information. But the violence has to be stopped amongst black people, whether in Houston, Chicago, New York, Atlanta, Florida, wherever we may be. I know that we can work together and build better lives for our families, friends, and others. We have the capability of achieving that. We actually have to study and understand why we so hostile towards one another. And one part of that is the way we're being portrayed in the media. They're trying to demasculinize the black man. They want to put, as David Chappelle said, the black entertainers in dresses and to have a homosexual undertone. What's the purpose of that? They want the black man to be oblivious, and the only way he can think is if his wife thinks for him. He's led by the female. They put out in their media that all blacks are gangbangers. They put out in the media that we can't play the role of the superhero to where the superhero has a brilliant mind solving problems. If we're going to be the hero, we have to stumble upon being a hero, in a comical way. the serious save the world hero, I would have to be in a comical sense, because we can't have the image of the black man ruling in confidence and ruling just and fairly. We have to be the laugh of the show. That's done by design. We need to get some of these black filmmakers start making more positive roles. And if you're doing a take on a situation that happened in history, always show the strength and show the mathematical path in which that person had to carve out the path to solve the problem in which they were dealing with at that particular time. The roadmap, the planning, how he assessed the situation, and would say, we'll be better off if we've done it such and such, because this will lead to this and this will lead to that. Critical thinking. Show the black man in critical thinking role, where he's solving problems, creating solutions. Show us where we actually getting along, and when we have a difference of opinion, we know how to sit down and talk with one another. We know how to come to the agreement table and agree upon a solution without pulling a gun out and, a quick trigger finger and quick tempered, and you say the wrong thing and what you doing in my neighborhood, even though I might don't own anything in the neighborhood, but what you don't have the right to be over here unless you wearing my particular color. We can't do a business based on a firm handshake and stand by the principle that our word is our bond. And if we do happen to make a mistake, we can't call a person that says, look, I made an error, we're going to fix this and we'll work it out in the end, and I'll pay you interest on top of what was damaged. They portray us as, so when the problem comes, we run and won't answer the phone, and you got to chase a person down to make them keep their commitment or make them stand by their word. They portray us as though we slick and sly. They call Obama slick. Not that we operating on a mathematical principle, and whatever judgment or conclusion that we arrive is based on a mathematical formula that we use to solve the issue. We don't want to talk about those things. But I just want to say, another good brother that's being buried in Pittsburgh, Texas today, August 7th, 2016, wouldn't have to happen if we understood or tried to dialogue with one another, and it wouldn't be so easy to take a black life, because we're saying that, hey, I don't love myself, so how can I love you? So start to love who you are in yourself. Verbal Pick Radio. Till next time.